I don't think you're ready. Hi guys, and finally I have decided to create my very first YouTube video. Like, I know I promised it for far too long that I'm gonna have a YouTube channel and blah blah. It's just I never had the chance to do it, and that's because I was balancing 101 things at once, and I just didn't want to give anything less than 100%. So yeah, I'm gonna be starting with a Q&A just so you guys can get to know me a little bit, tiny bit better. I always wanted to create and have a YouTube channel, so I'm so grateful that I have finally arrived at this point in my life. And the reason why I always wanted to do so, because I feel like I've got quite a lot to share, and I know so many people would benefit from just hearing my story, where I come from, what are the sort of things I battled with, struggled with in my childhood, and how is that I overcame that thanks to the gym, and yeah, all the discipline I got from that. So yeah, I think this is gonna get so deep, but yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way. I feel like the YouTube is just the platform for it. You can get raw, you can go into detail, you can share bits and bobs of your life you don't normally share on other platforms. So I'm here for it, baby. I've got nothing to hide. I'm like an open book. So I'm so excited to get into it, and if you just follow me along, thank you so much, it means the world. So yeah, let's get into it. I think I'm gonna just go on the couch because I want to be comfy. I want to be comfy whilst I speak to you. I'm gonna have this wrapped around me because why not? She needs to be comfy. Cool, I promise I've got clothes on me, yeah? I sort of grouped them up because some of the questions were quite similar, but then different. So I was like, I think if I group them up, it's gonna be the best. So let me just open it up. Give me a second. So I'm gonna start with my background and my personal journey. One of the main questions I always get is, how did you get started with your fitness journey and nutrition? So I come from a big family, and everyone was doing some sort of sports, and obviously I got involved as well. I used to swim professionally, I used to run, I used to sprint, but then I got injured, so I had to drop those. Plus they were interfering with my education, and my uncle who brought me up, he advised me not to go towards sports because in Romania, where I come from, there's not much money in it, so he said it's best if I stick to my education. That's when I sort of got into the gym. So I was roughly around 16 years old when I first stepped into the gym, and that's where my journey began, and obviously fitness and nutrition as well. So I sort of started around the age of 16 to educate myself on that. Good, this is quite interesting. I love doing this. How has your background and upbringing influenced your journey in fitness and nutrition? Similarly, my sisters have sort of pushed me into sports. My mom used to be a runner as well. My dad used to be a boxer. Oh, sorry. So I think it runs in the family to sort of be involved in sports, and yeah, and just to stay active, be active. So definitely it has influenced me 100%. It runs in my blood, as they say. So yeah, interesting. I think these questions make me reflect on who I am, so I kind of like it. What challenges did you face when you first moved to the UK, and how did you overcome them? Long story short, I am definitely not from UK. Probably you can tell because I have an accent. So I'm from Romania. I used to live in Cluj. That's where I was born as well. One of the nicest cities. You need to go and just check it out. And I moved here when I was 19 years old. I think it was 2017, 18, I can't remember. But I did so because I think I always wanted to just move away. I didn't find my place. I didn't feel like home in Cluj. I don't know what was it. There were many factors. I don't want to go into it now, maybe into another video. But let's just say my life wasn't the easiest in there. So obviously I felt the need to just move away and create the life I always wanted and the life I feel like I deserved. So with that being said, at the age of 19, completely on my own with a couple of friends, we just moved here, and I just don't regret it. It has been the best decision of my life. In terms of the question, which was what challenges did you face when you moved to the UK and how did you overcome them, there were millions of them, millions of challenges. As you can imagine, moving to a foreign country can be so difficult. Language barrier, I didn't speak the best English. I didn't have any friends. I didn't go into education straight away, so most of my time was spent with grown-up adults. So again, my social life was non-existent, and I think things got better when I went to the gym. When I first signed up to, I think it used to be Exercise for Less. That was the very first gym I went to, and ever since then things just started smoothing out slowly. Yeah, I made a couple of friends, and then I started going out and I started integrating myself into this beautiful culture. I started getting to know the language better. I started speaking it more often, and so on and so forth. So I think once you put yourself out there, once you meet a few people, once you connect with a few people, especially who are native, you definitely feel more like home, if that makes sense. But I did have so many challenges. I was quite on my own, to say. But I'm so grateful to my best friend Rebecca. She has been there for me, she has supported me. So yeah, it was a tough experience. It was really difficult. I would go back 100 and millions of times and I would do it all over again. Let me just grab my bottle of water because I'm thirsty. So much speaking got me thirsty. Cool, let's go into the next one. Maybe I should have joined the X Factor. Cool, so this is a question I did not know whether I should answer or not, but I was like, since we're being open and raw, why not? So, how has your past without parental figures shaped your personal and professional growth? No, you might not know that I grew up without parents. I don't want to go into the reasoning as to why. It's not something I am comfortable speaking about yet. But yeah, just so you know, I did grow up without parents, and that has definitely shaped my personal and professional development in many ways. I think I have gained independency from a very young age. Like, I remember having my first job at the age of 15, like full-time job, and I remember working throughout my high school just so I can pay for some of the expenses, and mostly to just take the pressure off my uncle, who I love the most. So yeah, I have definitely became more self-dependent. I had to grow up like forcefully, whether I wanted or not, and that has definitely shaped my relationships as well. Like, I always had friends who were way more mature than I was, just because I feel like I was at that level. So yeah, it has wanted me to just get out of my comfort zone, create the life I always envisioned for myself. I didn't want to get stuck. I didn't want to let any negativity hold me down. So partly that is why I also wanted to come here and start fresh. Yeah, if you guys would want to know more about what happened when I was a child, I think I can do a video on it, but just give me some time. Yeah, let's just get used to each other. Let me just open up the questions because it has gone off again. Right, we are gonna go to the next category, which is expertise and profession. Ooh, it sounds so fancy. Now, what inspired you to become a fitness coach and nutritionist? So I think I always wanted to go down this path, and mostly because I was an athlete. I always felt like I want to work with athletes and like-minded individuals who are passionate about sports, movement, nutrition. So I did my undergraduate in nutrition and exercise and medicine at Salford in Manchester, Salford University. And that just, I think, opened up my appetite for more. So I went into masters straight after. Like, I had no break whatsoever. I think I had 3 months off, and there was just a summer break. So yeah, I went straight into it, and I'm still doing it. I just have to hand in my dissertation now, so it's almost there, just a tiny bit left. But yeah, I think my own personal journey made me want to sort of convert it into a professional one. So yeah, it's like turning my passion into profession, if it makes sense. Good, let's go into the next one. What is your philosophy when it comes to fitness and nutrition? I am definitely an advocate of you can always restart, you can always start fresh, no matter what happened in the past. If you went off track, just get back on it. Like, there's nothing that says that you're too late to the game. And obviously when it comes to results, if you go with simple, you're gonna get further. So try not to make things complicated. Try and see what works for you. Don't copy what others are doing. Just stay true to what you want, find your why, and stick to it and show up consistently. So keep it simple, do it consistently, show up for yourself. And if something is just not working, just don't panic, just start fresh and just try and find out what is that is working for you. I know it sounds cliche, but these are the things I have done to sort of make it work, to sort of convert this whole gym thing into a lifestyle. Like, I've been doing it for like 8 years now, and I have not stopped, and I'm not intending to do so. And I think that's mostly because of how flexible I am with my diet. If I don't feel like going to the gym, I'm not gonna go to the gym. I'm probably gonna be active in other ways, but I just don't put too much pressure on myself, and I try not to copy what I see on social media. I just do things that work for me and I keep to them. So yeah. Oh, let's go to the next juicy question. These are juicy questions, you guys are the best. What are the top 3 fitness and nutrition myths that you would like to debunk? 1. You don't need to cut out carbs from your diet. They are your main energy source. Only because it says natural on the product, it doesn't mean it contains all of these listed ingredients. So be aware of supplements, especially those that are not informed sport tested or those that are not tested, because they might contain ingredients that are not listed on the product, or the other way around, they might not contain all the ingredients that are listed. So just obviously in brackets, just be aware of the products you're using, make sure they are trustworthy, make sure you actually need them. So yeah. And 3, creatine is the best supplement you can use. Like, I know there are so many myths around it, but if you are doing resistance training, get your hands on creatine monohydrate. It's the best thing you can do for yourself. More details on how to consume creatine, obviously I can go into further detail on a video where I just speak about supplements and what I use and what I learned across the years. But yeah, just leave a comment down below and we can discuss all of these things together. Education and training. I think this is something I read in search, but I'll just go again through it just in case I missed something. What have you studied? How has it contributed to your career? What additional certifications or training have you undergone to enhance your skills? Ooh. So as I said, I did an undergraduate degree in exercise and in nutrition and exercise. I always mix it up, in nutrition and exercise and medicine, where I got my level 2 PT, level 3 qualifications. I also got what's it called? It's on my wall. I'm also qualified to work with people who have long-term conditions. Currently I'm doing a master's in sports nutrition. Like, it sounds crazy. I am living the dream. I always wanted to do this, and I'm just so grateful that I actually get to study something like this at one of the best universities in the world, like Liverpool John Moores. It is number 9, I believe, either Europe or worldwide, I'm not sure, but it has the best equipment, best professors, and yeah, I just absolutely love that university. So yeah, I'm so grateful. And I also have, like, this is completely like not related to the subject, but I do have a makeup diploma, and I think I did a 1-year course in Liverpool in makeup, and I think that was just before doing the undergraduate uni, just because I just didn't know what I want to do. So yeah, I did try things out, you know. So those are the sort of educational bits I did for myself to enhance my knowledge, to enhance my skills, my competence, my confidence in obviously this world of fitness and nutrition. And I maybe, or maybe not, I don't know, I may want to do a PhD further down the line. I love education, and to me education has always played such a huge role in how I think, who I am. I always want to just keep learning. I want to just keep educating myself. I don't think there's a day where I don't learn about something, read something new. I just feel like that keeps me alive, and yeah, I just absolutely love education. So yeah, let me just drink some water. Go and grab some water. Also, so weird, as soon as I touch my chest, it just goes completely red. That's me. Where is Tyson? Tyson! Tyson, come here! You know, sometimes I feel like I don't have a dog. Where is he? It's me again. Right, so I had to run to the toilet quick, sorry. So we're gonna go straight into the next category, which is future plans and goals. The question goes like this: what are your long-term plans in the UK? Ooh. To be honest, I had to think about this because I want to do so many things, million and one things. But obviously I need to be selective because time is limited. I'm already 24 years old and I just don't want to have regrets. So I definitely want to use my diploma. Once I graduate, I want to work with athletes. I don't know yet if it's in a team setting or on an individual basis, but I'll figure it out, I'm sure. So that would be in terms of my career. Also bringing out my own platform and my own app is August. It's gonna be a fitness app, obviously, that has education incorporated in it, community recipes, workouts, video demonstrations, nutrition, whatever you want is gonna be on there. It's gonna be the best platform ever, so you're gonna have to sign up for it. But probably merge that with the work I will do for athletes. So something along those lines, I don't know. So yeah. And in terms of my social media, I want to just do YouTube consistently. I want to be open and raw, just so I can inspire as many of you guys as I can. My life hasn't been easy, but I think gym, fitness has definitely made it easier. And I just want to put that out there, that if you prioritize yourself, if you invest in yourself, that's going to come back tenfold. So obviously the best way to do it is through movement and through nourishing your body the right way and looking after your mind as well. So I just want to educate as many girls and boys, because I don't just work with girls, as possible. And yeah, I'm just like an open book, so I want to just create content for you guys. And I think there's another question related to it. Let me just see. What's one big goal you're working towards at the moment? So as I said, because I'm an online coach at the moment, I used to do PT in JD gyms, but I just couldn't keep up with that. I am working on bringing out my own platform, my own app, and that's gonna happen around August, as I said. So that's my current biggest project. But I'm also working on my dissertation. Let's not forget, I am still a master's student and I still have to hand in a freaking big dissertation. But these are the two things I'm working currently towards. So my new app, which I'm so excited about. I'm so excited about. You guys, you get to hear my voice as well, like, wallow, hello. So yeah, the app, and I forgot what I wanted to say. Welcome to Is a Fit Life. The app and my dissertation, these two things. Right, and we have come to the very last part. Thank you for making it so far. Thank you for watching me, and yeah, let's get into the very last part. So this is more around advice and motivation. What advice would you give to someone who is just starting their fitness journey? Say the best advice I could give you is just plan ahead. I think when you're a beginner, so many things can go against you, but it's because you're a beginner, so you don't necessarily have the experience. Maybe an advanced trainee would do. So you would need to plan your sessions. You would need to know exactly how that session looks like. What sort of movements will you do? What will you do if an apparatus, if a machine is taken? Plan your food. Don't leave anything to the unknown. My leg, sorry, it just sit up. And also maybe get someone to sort of check your form, give you feedback, and all of those things. So yeah, definitely plan ahead and definitely have someone to keep you accountable, check in with you, see how you're doing. Let's get into the last question. Right, so what motivates you to stay fit and healthy? I love this question. I think the love I have for myself and the respect I have gained over the years for myself is definitely a big factor. So I think I move my body out of love for myself, and I nourish it again for the same reason. And what motivates me is the most is how I feel after I do all of these things. I always feel energized if I eat correctly. There's no such term when it comes to food, but yeah, you guys know what I mean. If I eat clean-ish, I feel better. I don't feel I don't have like mood swings and whatnot. I just feel I don't know, best version when I'm nourishing my body the right way. And same goes with movement. If I have that, it's my medicine. It's something that keeps me grounded, centered, keeps me focused. And all of those wins that I have gained in the gym, I sort of transfer them onto other aspects of my life as well. I have grown, I have developed into the person I am thanks to the gym. So I'm just so grateful to have something that keeps me so disciplined. And yeah, I almost get emotional when I think about it. So I love the gym. I'm a gym girl, okay? And I'll always be one. But yeah, I think, let me just come back up, guys. I don't know why I keep sitting down. I think it's just more comfortable for me. But I just want to say a huge thank you if you watched my YouTube video. My very first YouTube video. How crazy is that? Hopefully moving forward I will be more consistent with these videos, and if there are certain topics you guys want for me to record, talk about, then obviously comment them down below. Subscribe to your girl, and yeah, it's gonna be so good moving forward. Like, I'm so excited for all the topics we're gonna discuss, and that's me finishing this video right here. I have to go and study a little bit and do a little bit of work as well with my clients. But yeah, it might have not been the most structured video. You guys know this is my very first video, so it's not gonna be the best. But thank you for sticking around. Thank you for showing me your support. Thank you for subscribing. Make sure you stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one. Love you.